Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Paulo Dybala. His game's all about control and subtlety, rather than power and strength. But that doesn't make it any less effective. He goes past defenders with a couple of silky skills, create shooting opportunities for himself, or open things up for a few teammates. He's also a huge threat from set plays.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Now it's Rabiot. Cleared away. Mancini can get it clear. And it's hit the woodwork and out.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Good ball, good take. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Roma always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Milan claiming a corner and the referee concurs.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cristante tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. This looks promising. Tries to pass it through. He's in a great position here. Locatelli. Rafinha. Rabiot looking to pass their way up the pitch. Nicely shaped ball. And he's picked out the run. Goes for a shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Aimed beyond the defence. And he shoots! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Ciao. Soule has it out wide and in space. Ball in towards the mid. Oh, good fly! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Number 14,
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Roma are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Cristante.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And Mancini. Hermoso. So a temporary halt to the action. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Well, it's been a tight game. Real chance! And he hits the net! And the comeback is complete! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 14,
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And he cuts out the supply. Celik. Cristante.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Celik has it in a wide position. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It is a corner, good chance. Dybala with the short one. Now it's Dybala. He's on it. Can he get away? Quarter of an hour into the second half. Threads one in. Oh, that's a key interception. Locatelli. That's Lee Kang-in. Distributed tidily. Now it's Milan. Milan is fouled. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Sule. Coming on to replace him is number 92, El Shaarawy. Substitution.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has not gone well. What a throw in. That is ended up in no man's land. Oyarzabal.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Milan. And the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Number 61, coming on the field is number 17. Substitution in progress.
Wrench picks it up from the goal kick. Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Rafinha. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark.
keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Always onto this. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Dybala. No, he's not getting past him there. Looking for options for movement. And he's in on goal. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Milan. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Gopik.
That's a fair try, but just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Rabiot. Chalobah. Over to the right flank. Looking to play him in.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Milan have reclaimed it. Oyarzábal is onto this. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. The shrill sound of the whistle, and that is that. Milan come up short. They will be taking nothing away from this one, an outcome which is thoroughly disappointing on all counts.
And another fantastic
So there it
win
is.
for the boys.
What struck you
today.
most about that?
Thank you very
Well,
much
Peter,
for your
this was
support.
probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.